That would be my strongest advice is you must have the policies and procedure in place.
You mentioned staff training, which we know is a huge part of the success or not of private practices and probably with any job, right? And so you had mentioned that you ran into trouble with that. And I wanted to know if you can elaborate a little bit on that point, maybe from a before and after standpoint in terms of what trouble you ran into and how how you overcame that and what the product was from that.
Probably the biggest issue was I didn't have all my policies and procedures in place. And so, it's hard to reprimand or make a correction if you don't have the policy sitting right there in front of you that you can say, this is the policy that you violated. Just a little bit of an aside here. So the times that I got in trouble with an employee were on me because we didn't have that completely in place. Once I got to Silkin, once I got that policy and procedure Bible, yet thick, then it eliminates. Then the problem was enforcing the policy and procedure. After you do that a couple of times, as hard as it is to do, I don't want to say it gets easier to correct employees. It certainly never got easier for me to terminate an employee. But when you sit there and look at something that they know that they have signed off on and agreed to abide by, then there really is no discussion, or they can't come back and argue that with you. So that would be my strongest advice is you must have the policies and procedure in place.